In this next mobile SEO video, we're going to talk about content blocking. So in the past, developers blocked parts of the content because they wanted to speed up the crawling process for the different search engine crawlers. So the crawlers would come and would just look at the HTML, the raw HTML. They didn't want to see any JavaScript, no CSS, and no other dependencies, no images, no other files. These items are now needed for rendering a web page. It's important not to block the Google bot from any part of the page. Now, don't confuse this with a robots.txt file, because the robots.txt file will actually block entire sensitive parts of the website. So maybe you have a login area, maybe you have an admin area, and you don't want Google to somehow get in there and crawl those areas. So those you'd want to block with a robots.txt file, but that's an entire section of web pages. What we're talking about is render blocking. We're talking about on each individual page, we need to allow Googlebot to go through and render the entire web page. And so we used to treat Googlebot as a user agent, but now we need to just treat Googlebot like we would any other user. And so if they can't render the site, the mobile crawler isn't going to be able to assess if you're mobile friendly, if you've got content prioritization, and if you've really designed and curated a good mobile website. And so we need to make sure that we treat all the crawlers from all the search engines as regular people, so to speak. I mean, they're not people, but we need to treat them like we would regular people. This next mobile SEO video, we're going to be talking about redirects and canonicals. And this is really about having a separate mobile version of the site versus the desktop. And I don't mean a responsive design, but an actual separate URL. And so this won't apply to a lot of websites, but I think it's important conversation, and it's important for you to understand why redirects are important and what the canonical concept is. And so I'll see you in the next video.